Welcome to my channel, the place for designing a career, business and life that you love. If you're struggling to write a really good resume or CV and the one that you have at the moment is just not working, then keep on watching because in today's video I will be sharing with you 5 simple steps to enhance your resume to help you get that interview. So without further ado, let's get started. So there are 2 types of CVs that you can write. One is chronological CV and the other one is skills-based CV. So today we will be talking about traditional chronological CV. So firstly, I'd like you to think about your CV as an advert. So its main job is to get you through the door to the interview. It is the first contact that you will have with your employer, and during this first contact you must convince them that you should be the one in that interview pile. So your CV has to market your skills in the best possible way to persuade employer or hiring manager to hire you. So in fact, I am going to share with you a secret from a recruiter. So the CV, more often than not, is used to eliminate rather than hire, because the first task of a recruiter or hiring manager is to cut that pile down to as few as CVs as possible. So the first CV to go will be the ones who do not have the requirements specified in the job descriptions. But the second to go will be those who have the skills and meet the requirements, but did not manage to market themselves in the right way. So the tip number 1 to write a really good resume is to write a really good profile summary. So the profile summary is the first section that should be present in your CV, especially if you are not intending to write a cover letter. So the purpose of this section is to give a very short introduction and give an overview of your backgrounds, and that is a great opportunity to grab the attention of the recruiter or the hiring manager and get them interested and convince them to continue reading your CV. So your profile summary should include a very short background of yourself. You need to tell an employer who you are and what you can do for them. In other words, why should they hire you? So make sure to highlight the skills and the experience that are relevant to the job. So many CVs that I see include a brief introduction about themselves, but they leave the skills and their competences at the very bottom of the second page of the CVs. This is a massive mistake. So make sure that you have all your skills that are relevant to the job outlined either in the profile summary itself or have a separate section straight after the profile summary. So tip number 2 to write a really good resume is to mirror your skills and experiences to the job that you are applying for. So start with a very quick research and look at the different job descriptions that are advertised for the positions that you are looking for. So you will need to pay a very close attention to the common themes, skills and experiences that they're looking for, and also for the main keywords used. So main keywords will be the words or combination of words that you will see more than once across the job description. So now you need to take a look at your CV and see how you can tweak and reword your current skills and experiences to mirror those that you have seen in the job adverts. So to have a better success rate and to make sure to write a really good resume or CV, you will need to tailor your CV to every job application you make. It will increase your chances to really stand out and get you noticed. So remember that it is so much better and will give you much better results if you focus on applying just for a few positions, but do it in the right way, rather than applying with a template CV and a cover letter for a variety of positions, but not getting the results and not getting through to the interview stage, because your CV letter or your CV or cover letter is not personalized. So when you have found the job description that you want to apply for, you will need to repeat the process. So identify the main keywords in the job ad. This would be repeated in the headline and throughout the job ad itself, and then incorporate those priority keywords and phrases into your CV and make sure you use the same language as is used in the job advert. Okay. Moving on to tip number 3 to writing a really good resume is to list and quantify your achievements. So many people describe their job-related tasks and what they have done in their previous roles. It is extremely important, absolutely. But when an employer is looking, let's say, for an account manager, and you have been working as an account manager before, the chances are that they already know what the job in general entails and can more or less estimate what you have been doing before. But what they don't know is what have you achieved and what have you done that went over and above in your day-to-day responsibilities. That one single point makes a huge difference. So whenever possible, try and use numbers to measure the results that you have achieved and try to be as specific as possible. So instead of writing something like help company grow and become more profitable, say instead increased company's sales by 35%. Do you see the difference? So this is a very simple but powerful step that you can take to make sure your CV gets to the top of that pile. There are two ways that you can write your accomplishments. So you can write them either straight after your profile summary under new heading, or you can also write your accomplishments in your professional experience section in every role that you have done until now. So I would recommend to add a separate section after the profile summary, as it is visible straight away and has a bigger impact. However, listing your key accomplishments in your professional experience section also works as long as you list them. So when you are listing your accomplishments, make sure they are well written, they focus on specific results, and they are relevant to the job that you are applying for. So on to the next tip, and the tip number 4 for writing a really good resume is to use bullet points. You must have heard that before. But resume that is long and is all in one text is really difficult to read, and it takes time. And recruiters and hiring managers don't have time to read resumes. They glance through them and they pick up on the things that are important. So, big revelation here, guys, if your CV is not easily glanceable, it will go to the bin. So, keep your CV concise, clear, simple, and with bullet points. So, tip number 5 for writing a really good resume is to use a simple CV template that is easy to read. So, when writing a CV, creativity may not be your best option. So recruiters and hiring managers want to be able to locate the necessary information within 6 to 8 seconds. If they can't, they will not spend their time trying to find in which leaf of the flower you have located the skill that they're looking for. And yes, I have seen resumes like this. So regardless of the template that you use, make sure that the information like your full name, your contact information, so your email address, phone number, your work experience with the company name and the dates worked, your key achievements, your continuous professional development, and your education are easy to find and easy to read. So there is no need to include in your CV gender, nationality, age, marital status, driving license, or anything else from your personal details unless you have been specifically asked to do so. So also make sure that your CV is no longer than 2 pages. And actually, if you can't fit it in one, as the American style resume, that would be even better. But please don't try and fit 3 pages in 2 or 2 in 1 by using a very tiny font. So size 11, Calibri or Times New Roman works the best. So to get creative with your CV, but not too creative, you can use free services and websites like Canva that can help you design a simple but very nice and professional looking resume or CV. If you implement these 5 simple steps to enhance your resume, it will definitely make it to the top of that interview pile. And of course, make sure that you send a personalized cover letter to increase your chances of getting the interview even more. So I have also created a downloadable PDF for you guys with all the points that I have talked about in this video. You can download it by following the link in the description box below. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, you subscribe and hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss any new videos, because in the next video I will be talking about how to create a standout personalized cover letter that, together with your new and enhanced CV, will absolutely make sure that you will get to the interview stage. So thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best and a great week, and I will see you in the next one.